Everybody, it is Fab Tiki Wilson here from Fab and 5 Jewels. Please like and subscribe for more tools and tips on becoming a paparazzi consultant. Today, we are doing easy, inexpensive numbers. First, let me just shout out paparazzi.com. That is where I got this easy print out PDF of numbers. You have them in mirror image and you have them in regular image. She has them all the way up to 104. So yeah, go check it out. And all you'll need for this, you need Dollar Tree glue sticks. 4 for $1, can't beat it. You need to print out your paper. There are like 13 pages. You need some scissors, and you're going to need some big industrial tape. I guess this would be painter's tape. No, it's not painter's tape, but Scotch tape, industrial tape. You need the big tape. Okay, so let's just go ahead and I'll give you the very first instructions. They're really easy to do because I'm holding the camera with one hand, so this is going to be a step-by-step. The very first thing you're going to need to do is cut off this border over here. This isn't part of our numbers and we actually don't need it. And then the second thing you're going to do is cut across this big, bold, black line that separates 1 through 4 from 5 through 8. Do you see that there? You have 5 through 8 here and 1 through 4 here. You cut right straight across, okay? Hold on, we'll be right back. Voila, there you go. That wasn't so bad, was it? So now you have your numbers separated into the two sides. You've cut off your border, so you can throw that away. Now what you're going to do is, if you see here, there's a perforated line in between. You're going to fold that line. Now, okay, now I can show you what I've done. So, as I was saying here, this little flap was that little extra piece of paper that was hanging over from the border. So all I did was folded it up against the numbers here on the border that we cut, and then tucked it inside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the glue stick and coat this section without the flap. This section here without the flap, and then we're going to stick it down. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat that really quick again using the side that hasn't been folded. So you see here, you see this little extra border that was there. You're going to take it and fold it up against the numbers here. So then you're going to have this, okay? Then you're going to go ahead, tuck it in, so you have this. And your next step is going to be to glue this area here. And then fold it down and press it really well. Okay? So now we have our... This is the one that was before, where I showed you where the fold is. And I've actually glued this one together now, so you can actually see what I was meaning when I said it'll actually turn into like one piece. So now you have your regular numbers on one side and your reversible numbers on the other. So next, you can actually leave them like this and just cut them if you want. You know, I mean, if you're going to continue to print them and you don't mind actually having to replace them after a while, that's fine. Also, if you want to take these into some place like I have out here, Lakeshore Learning Center, which is a teaching enrichment center, and you can go in there and laminate pages for like 12 cents. So you can do that. But it's raining like cats and frogs out here, so I'm not going anywhere. So I'm going to use the big tape to do it, and then I'm just going to laminate. These are just temporary until I get more money and laminate my big ones anyways. So yeah, I'm not going to spend that much money on these because they're going to be replaced really soon. So yeah, your next step is going to be to go ahead and place the tape on top. Now, like I said, there are two ways to do this. If you want to straight go across and just, you know, go the horizontal way, 9 times out of 10 you'll have to do it like more than once, because this isn't actually big enough to, you know, one pass roll like that and cover the entire numbers. Or you can do it in the singular way. It's just that, yeah, you'll get full coverage, I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, you'll get full coverage, but it's just going to take a long time because you're going to end up having to tape each of the 104 numbers individually. So it is clearly up to you which way you want to do it. Okay, so here we have the number 1. And so in order to do this, I'm just going to go ahead and carefully move it down. I mean, you know, you don't want to waste so much tape. Actually, I'm just not. I'm just going to try and put it as close up as possible to the top. So do you see how much time and energy you have to spend with each one if you're going to do it in this fashion? All right, so now that side is done. Then you're just going to take your finger and gently take your little tab there that you made. Gently and carefully fold it over. I can't hold the camera and literally see how good we're getting it right now. See, it's off just a bit. But yeah, all right, so there you go. I am not satisfied with this one, but this is the gist of it. So there you go. You have basically a laminated number. Okay, so this is our laminated one here, and our next step is going to be doing this set, so that way I can show you how to do it horizontally. So you're gonna find your little midway point again. You want to leave a little bit up top and a little bit on the edge there, and lay it down. Let it lay itself down gently and then press it out. All right, so we press that out. All right, now your next step is you're just gonna do the same folding type of thing that you did before. So I'm not going to be able to do that while holding the camera, so you gotta let me pause. Okay, so we folded it over. As you can see here, we got our piece of tape on one side, but as you can see, it doesn't actually cover the entire piece. So we're going to go ahead and fill that on out. Just as before, you stretch out some tape, lay it down so that way it's in the middle and it has enough it has enough to cover out the middle and the bottom section, and then go ahead and flip it over, encasing the letters in the bottom part of the numbers in the tape. So here we are, done in comparison. I'm thinking I like because, you know, I can see how this could be efficient if you're just like really crunched for time and you just need to crank out all 104 numbers in a like really fast amount of time. But I really don't like the line across the edges right here. That is kind of not one of my favorite things. And also when you cut the edges, you actually cut a little bit of the sides, so you know it has to be really glued really well. Now, if you have the time, I kind of like these better. It just looks more laminated and more, I guess, professional to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just the line across the middle that I don't like. I really don't know. But either way, and then for me, this one was just a little more arduous, having to flip the tape twice and do it twice. So I really believe it's just going to be up to you as an individual what process you want to take. If you want to take the process of cutting each number and then taping each number as individuals, fine. If you want to take the process of leaving them grouped and then just using the tape and having to go with the tape twice, fine. But either way, this is probably the most inexpensive way to do your numbers outside of writing them with a magic marker. All right, so I hope this hasn't taken too long. It was supposed to be an easy, inexpensive, short video, but it did get a little longer when I kind of had to decide which method to use. So, but that's part of the business. And maybe someone else had that question, and also it gave you 2 methods. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for being part of Fab and 5 Jewels. Please like and subscribe and share this if it was a helpful tip to you. And once again, shout out and thanks to Paparazzi.com for the PDF download. Bye. Oh, and please, by all means, join my group. It's going to be some really awesome contests happening when I get it officially live, which will be in a couple of weeks. So please, 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 please join Fab and 5 Jewels or Fab and 5 Paparazzi VIP. All right. Bye.